everybody, this is Will with the Unapologetic Hunter.
And this is Nathan with the Unapologetic Hunter.
So we're sitting out here in Kentucky, at the campsite, and we just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about, who we are, what we're about, and, how the Unapologetic Hunter came to be. What inspired you to start the Unapologetic Hunter?
My biggest thing is we live in this world where, like, people think you should go to the grocery store and buy your food. That way you're buying food from an animal that don't get killed.
Mm-hmm.
And I've caught myself before, and I'm sure
mm-hmm.
you have too. There's times that, like, you go to like a social event,
mm-hmm.
and people be like, "Hey, what's your hobbies?" And you're like, "Well, I like to hunt," and they're like,
mm-hmm.
and you find yourself apologizing. Well, I don't kill nothing unless I eat it, or I don't. If I've already killed so many deer, I just don't go anymore. And you start
mm-hmm.
apologizing to these people that you don't owe an apology to.
Mm-hmm.
But it just kind of stuck in my craw
mm-hmm.
that hunters go around apologizing to people
mm-hmm.
that they don't owe nothing to.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth of the matter is, hunters are the biggest conservationists, period.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for hunters, there wouldn't be so many animals out there.
Right.
I guess what inspired me to do it was I caught myself apologizing
mm-hmm.
about it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to start this thing.
So how did you actually come up with that name? I love the name. I've always loved that name. The first time you told it to me, I was like, man, that's catchy as all get out. Like,
to be honest with you, I was just kind of spinning names in my head,
mm-hmm.
and I was sitting there thinking about, like, not apologizing. I was like,
mm-hmm.
it was just something that hit me, just like
mm-hmm.
Unapologetic Hunter. It wouldn't. I'd love to come up with some kind of, like, a big grand story
mm-hmm.
or something, but it was like it just fell from above.
Yeah. Is there a message or like a mission statement or a message or something like that you want to get out to people? Or
my mission statement is pretty much to educate people.
Mm-hmm.
That, hey, harvesting an animal, processing it yourself and going from what people call from field to fork
mm-hmm.
is not a bad thing. You take things that's taboo nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like even back in the 80s and 90s and stuff, it wasn't taboo at all.
Mm-hmm.
I remember taking my finals home ec class in high school, and we literally had to cook a 4-course meal or 5-course meal for our final.
Mm-hmm.
And that morning, I left the house early, went up into the woods, and killed 6 squirrels that morning.
Mm-hmm.
And for my final home ec class, I don't know what I'd have done if I wouldn't have killed any squirrels. But I killed my limit, got to school, and I had 6 squirrels. And I still had my camo on, still had my hunting boots on, still had my Remington 870 Wingmaster
mm-hmm.
when I walked into class. And
that wouldn't happen today, would it?
No. So I set my Wingmaster up on the counter, and I set my squirrels up there, and I start skinning them.
Mm-hmm.
And I fixed squirrel gravy as my final.
Mm-hmm.
And the only teacher that asked anything about my gun was a teacher. He was teaching a class on down the hallway there, mm-hmm. and he walked in and asked whose 870 Wingmaster it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, mine. And he was like, how much you want for it?
What is the audience that you're hoping to reach with some of these tips and tricks videos that you're putting out there?
Just all hunters in general. I think they're all welcome.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it is, you can never become an expert hunter until you're that kid that's learning gun safety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love educating people, giving people tips and tricks to help get them involved in the outdoors. I have a lot of friends and family members that weren't blessed enough to be able to have people in their lives to be able to take them out into the woods and show them how to do things.
Yep.
And I know to a lot of people that's out there watching some of these videos, they're going to think, oh, that everybody knows that,
Yeah.
But no, not everybody does, and so that's why some of the things that we talk about might be very elementary for some people.
Right.
Might be very old hat for a lot of us that's been out here in the woods for a long time. But some people that weren't blessed enough and privileged enough to be able to have people in their lives to be able to introduce them to the outdoors, this is a lot of the things that we're talking about are things that they've never been able to experience, or nobody's been able to teach them. So, I mean, for all y'all watching this, this channel, we're going to be putting things out there that are, to some people might seem very, very elementary, very basic.
Yeah.
And for some things, maybe not so much, but we're really
important though.
It is. The idea is we're wanting to educate people. You're wanting to target, you're wanting to target both people that's already proficient in the outdoors and people that's never been for the first time yet.
Another thing about this channel too is I want to be educated. If we do like a camping video, or hey, this is how we do this, and somebody else comes up with an idea on a comment or something, and's like, hey, this is what we do at camp, or this is what we do when we're hunting, I want to learn too.
Yeah, share it. Yeah. Put it out there.
Yeah.
We might not always be the ones that are educating people. They might be educating us. Or
that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, there's no ego here.
None whatsoever.
There's nothing. There's no ego. There's nobody cares who's doing the educating.
Yep.
If y'all have tips, y'all have tips out there that can help us, that can help other people. Throw it out there. I mean, that's what this is all about.
Yep.
We're all about helping each other, building that community, making each other better. I just want to thank you for including me in this. I mean, this, like I said, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to be part of this. This is a lot of fun. I really enjoy being out here.
Yeah.
I mean, I know me and you, man, we've been hunting for decades together.
Oh gosh.
And I can't even remember. I couldn't even tell you how long or how many hunts we've been on or how many times we've been out doing stuff. I mean, it's more than I could ever count.
Well, I know how long we've been coming to this. This is public land, and this particular place where we're camping out right now. The first time me and you ever come here was the year 2000.
Wow.
So we've been
22 years ago.
22 years ago.
22 years ago.
Yep. Gosh, so, you're old.
I'm old. You're older than me, though.
God, I don't look it, though. But yeah, man, it's an honor having you.
I appreciate it, man. I mean, like I said, we've had a lot of good times, over the years, and I think it's amazing that we're going to be able to, that we're starting this venture together. We're here for you guys. We're here to try to spread the information, try to spread the knowledge.
Yep,
and
absolutely.
And we hope you guys stick with us, and and enjoy this adventure with us together. And we appreciate you guys following us, watching us, and tolerating our antics. So yeah, we do appreciate it.
We'd really appreciate it if you like our channel.
Yep, and subscribe, hit the bell. That way y'all guys get alerted every time we're doing something new, or hopefully in the future we're hoping to maybe do some live events as well.
Yep.
On some of our camps, whether we do a live hunt or whether we whether we're just having some fun at camp and we go live with you guys and maybe answer some questions while everybody's here, together. We're going to do the best to make this entertaining. We do the best to make this educational.
Yep.
And, and we're going to bring other people into this. We're going to have interviews with other people. We have several interviews that are already lined up to, try to give different perspectives of conservation and wildlife management. Yep. And so we're really hoping to be able to make this a great thing, and we really appreciate you guys sticking with us, and
God bless everybody.
God bless everyone.
Yep.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, brother.